a jungle cat. Danger spins on every curve. Speed Racer and the gang all like it like that. Speed Racer as the Hardy's got the nerve. Go, Speed, go. Let that Mach 5 thunder roll. You got the power, Speed Racer, let it show. Go, Speed, go. Speed Racer's off on a new adventure, and Racer X is on the way. Hey, Speed Racer, winners take the future, and evil forces are in play. Go, Speed, go. Let that Mach 5 thunder roll. You got the power, Speed Racer, let it show. Go, Speed, go. Go, Speed, go. Go, Speed, go.
I don't understand all this secrecy, Pops.
Well, the officials have very strict rules about what kind of cars can enter the race, Speed. After the cars are inspected to make sure they conform to the regulations, they're taken straight to the starting line. That way, nobody can make any unusual modifications to the engines before the start of the race.
And that's why we had to remove the chopper blades from the Mach 5.
That's right. The auto jacks and the auto winch are okay, but those onboard buzzsaws would never be allowed in this race.
Well, I just don't like the idea of the Mach 5 being out of my sight, even for a few minutes.
Sounds to me like you got a case of nerves, son. There's only one trick to winning a race, no matter how big. Simply never give up. Remember, Speed, nothing is finished until the finish line.
Okay, everything checks out perfect. Your bearings freeze up, Speed?
Hey, look who's in the race.
It's Dirk Swaggart.
The greatest racer in the world, maybe the whole universe.
I'm gonna be racing against my all-time idol.
Yeah, he's a fine driver.
What's the matter, Pops?
Dirk's about the same age as your brother Rex.
Well, so are a lot of other drivers, Pops.
And he's become the kind of racer I always hoped Rex would be, before he ran away.
Rex didn't run away. He had a reason for leaving, I'm sure of it.
He was afraid of racing.
I never saw Rex do anything cowardly before he left, Dad. One day I'm gonna find him and prove it to you.
Speed, your first Trans Europa 9000, isn't it? Good luck.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Swaggart.
Oh, please, call me Dirk.
I hate to break up this little heart-to-heart, but did you see who else is racing today?
Who is that?
Don't you know? That's Racer X. I think about calling this one off, Speed.
Ha! I'm not afraid of a little extra competition.
The word on the circuit is that guy's jinxed. Every time he races, there's some kind of terrible accident. That's why he wears the mask. Isn't that so, Dirk?
I've heard it too, but I've never raced against him personally. It's probably just a rumor. Don't let it throw you, Speed, and good luck.
Remember, Speed, nothing's finished till the finish line.
The Trans-Europa 9000 runs from Paris through the Alps and ends here, in my beloved Fredonia. On behalf of the Fredonian government, I welcome you visiting dignitaries from other lands, members of the press, and especially you representatives of the racing teams we honor today.
Isn't that Prince Rupert something? He's okay.
To celebrate this event, I invite you to join me later in the unveiling of a new statue in the Palace Square. A statue of our national symbol, the Phoenix. The legendary bird which arises from the ashes of destruction. And I look forward to joining you in viewing the finish of the race, which will take place in front of the Grand Palace in about 4 hours.
4 hours? That's a lot of time to kill. I guess I may as well explore this royal doghouse.
Chase team to Mach 5. How's it going, Speed?
Fine. I'm in the middle of the pack.
That's good. Now remember, save your speed for the final miles. We're pretty far behind you, so I guess we won't see you till it's all over.
Pops, I think there's some trouble ahead. It might be a wreck. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Well, what happened?
I'm not sure. One moment, Racer X was coming up behind me, and the next, I was plumb over the side.
Racer X.
Yeah, I guess the famous Jinx got me. What happened here?
That driver went over the side.
I'll make sure he's okay. You go on and get back in the race, Speed.
But,
Go on!
There must be something interesting around here. What's that? Must be that new Phoenix statue. Those guys look like scientists. Why would they be interested in a statue?
Put the blaster barrel in place. Stop her!
that car was being passed by Racer X when it crashed. I think he might have had something to do with it.
Now do you believe in the Jinx, Speed?
I'm beginning to, Sparky. Well, I'm not so sure. It could be that Racer X ran him off the road on purpose just to win the race.
We may find out in a minute.
Why do you say that, Speed?
Because it looks like there's another wreck up ahead. Are you hurt?
I don't think so.
What happened?
It was Racer X. He came from behind and ran me off the road. Then he took something out of the engine of my car and took off.
He took something from the engine? What was it?
I don't know. I didn't see.
I'm gonna find that guy and get to the bottom of this. He can't pull a rotten trick like that and get away with it. So much for the Jinx. Racer X really is running drivers off the road. I've got to put some distance between me and that masked maniac. But this road's too treacherous to use the hyper turbo.
And just how much of the statue did the girl see?
I'm not certain, sire. I suggest we find her and subject her to an interrogation.
That would only deepen her suspicion. Just find her and bring her to me. I'll dazzle her into telling me how much she knows.
Trixie to Mobile 5. Come in.
Pop's here.
Sorry to bother you, Pops, but I couldn't reach Speed.
He's deep in the Alps now. Your transmitter doesn't have the strength to reach him.
I'm in the palace. Something weird's going on here, Pops. I think they're building some kind of super ray gun or something.
Super ray gun?
Pardon us, miss. Prince Rupert requests the favor of an audience with you.
You're not gonna run me off the road without a fight! Okay, maybe I can't outrun you, but I can still outdrive you. All right, whoever you are, this is one race you're not gonna win.
Do you think I care anything about this race?
Then why are you running everyone off the road?
Because every driver in this race is an unwitting arms smuggler.
Come on. You're gonna have to do better than that.
See for yourself.
That's not part of the Mach 5.
Of course not. It's part of the main circuit of a deadly new heat ray. I got these off of the other two cars.
But how did they get there in the first place?
Early this morning when the cars were inspected.
That's right. They had each of the cars alone in that building for about 5 minutes.
One of the inspectors was an agent. He hid the pieces on the cars. And there's another agent, one of the drivers, who's here to make sure the components of the heat ray make it to their destination.
And how do I know that agent isn't you?
What? Are you out of your mind?
Well, you're the one running cars off the road. You've got 3 of the pieces, and you're the one hiding his face behind a mask.
All right, put your hands up.
Swaggart, you won't get away with this.
Dirk, what are you...
Good work, Speed. You caught the ringleader of the spies.
I did?
Of course. Why do you think he was attacking all the drivers in the race?
Speed, don't listen to him.
I'll make sure these are returned to their rightful owner. You hold that creep here until the authorities arrive. Sorry about your car, Speed.
Don't tell me you fell for that act.
What act?
That guy. He's the agent I was telling you about.
That's Dirk Swaggart, one of the greatest racers who ever lived.
Then why did he shoot out your tires?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he thought it was your car. Anyway, I can fix the tires. They're self-repairing.
Speed, listen to me. You've got to help me stop him. If that circuitry gets to Fredonia, Prince Rupert will use it to wage total war on the region.
I don't believe you. Dirk couldn't be involved with something like this.
Speed, I know how much you admire Dirk Swaggart, but you must believe me.
Well, how do you know that?
I've been following your career from a distance for some time now. Listen to your heart. You know I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, I'm totally confused.
Why would I ask you to help me if I were part of this? I'm trying to stop this. Most of the cars have passed us by now. You're going to be in last position. Look, you have a car and I don't. Please, just get to Fredonia and try to stop them from completing that heat ray.
Oh, all right. I don't know why I should trust you, but all right.
Good luck, Speed.
Miss Trixie, thank you so much for accepting my invitation. I trust your visit to Fredonia has been pleasurable thus far.
Yeah, it's been fine. Look, why did you ask me here?
Oh, we seldom get visitors as lovely as you. I wanted to see if there was anything I could do for you, personally.
Thanks, but...
I can personally show you the entire castle. Are you certain there's nothing you would like to see?
No, not really.
Not even our new Phoenix statue? I'd heard that you expressed an interest in it.
Me? No.
You mean you didn't even take the tiniest peek at it?
I said no, didn't I?
Guards, place this young woman under arrest. I'm afraid you were spotted sneaking around my precious statue, my dear.
You can't do this to me! I'm an American citizen!
Oh, well, I am the absolute ruler of Fredonia.
Racer X was right. I really am in last position. Oh, another obstacle. Someone really doesn't want me to make it to Fredonia. Pops, come in. It's Speed.
Speed, where the blazes have you been?
It's a long story. Someone's using this race as a way to smuggle some new super weapon into Fredonia.
But who?
It's either Racer X or Dirk Swaggart. I'm not sure which. Are you close enough to give me backup?
Sorry. We must be 4 hours behind you.
Tell her what Trixie said.
Speed, Trixie radioed us from the palace. She saw them building some kind of giant ray gun.
Then Racer X was right. Did she say where?
No, we were cut off, and I haven't been able to reach her again. I'm afraid something happened to her.
I'll just confiscate this. Have a pleasant stay.
I'm almost at the Fredonian border. Oh, time for the auto winch. I'm almost there. Hyper turbo. Where is everybody? Where are the crowds? Where are the other drivers?
Put your hands up! You are under arrest!
You won't get away with this!
So, got you too, did they?
What are you guys doing here?
I don't know. As soon as we crossed the finish line, we were all arrested, and our cars were impounded.
So Prince Rupert could get the heat race circuits.
I don't know what you're talking about, but if you ask me, Racer X's jinx finally caught up with all of us.
Racer X? I got him!
Nice work, Speed. Get over there. No tricks. Stand back. This must mean that Rupert already has the components of the heat ray. We've got to find it and put it out of commission.
But it could be anywhere.
We'll just have to start searching and hope we don't get caught.
Wait! My friend Trixie knows where it is. And she's probably being held around here somewhere.
All right, let's find her.
Today marks a new beginning for my country, and we symbolize this by unveiling a new statue of our national symbol, the Phoenix. Like the Phoenix which arises from the flames of its own destruction, Fredonia has arisen from the ashes of war, waged upon us for centuries by our neighboring countries, particularly the country of Sylvania. All Fredonians have suffered at the hands of the Sylvanian aggressors, but none more than I. And now, it's payback time. Martial law is now in effect. Prepare the weapon for firing!
Speed, over here! Speed, thank goodness! What's with the mask?
Oh, I don't know. But he's on our side.
Trixie, where's Rupert's weapon?
I think it's in the Phoenix statue in the central courtyard, but the whole place is crawling with guards.
We may have to abort this operation and wait for backup.
But that thing could already be operational.
No, it's too risky.
It wouldn't be if I had the Mach 5. I'm gonna find it. Racer X, you free Trixie and get her to safety.
Speed, no! Headstrong kid. Takes after his father.
His father? Do you know Pop's Racer?
I used to. Stand back.
There's the Mach 5, exactly where I left it.
Nice car, Speed. Really an automotive marvel. I think I'll keep it as part of my payment for getting the heat ray components into Fredonia safely.
The weapon is ready for firing. Oh, excellent! Send Sylvania our first message.
There's no getting away from me, Racer.
And you won't win, Swaggart. Not this way, not any way.
Oh, come on. You don't really believe all that fair play junk, do you? You're pathetic, kid. You've probably been honest all your life, and look where it's got you. Hiding like a scared rabbit.
What a creep. Get away from my car, you sleaze bucket!
Get him!
This is the International Police. Freeze and lower your weapons.
Next target confirmed. The Sylvanian Grand Palace.
Oh, superb! Let me strike the blow myself. No! Stop him!
Speed, I can't tell you what a great job you did today.
Well, hey, I had to get my car back somehow.
No, I mean it. There will be peace in this region now, and it's all thanks to you.
Hey, look! Here comes Pops and Sparky.
I'm afraid I have to be gone.
Wait, who are you?
A friend.
Will I ever see you again?
You never can tell, Speed. Nothing is finished until the finish line.
Speed? You look like you saw a ghost. What is it?
Nothing is finished until the finish line. That's what Pops always says.
Was that a man I just saw flying away from here?
It sure looked like it. Who was it, Speed?
I don't really know, but one day I'm gonna find out.